Shelley here with Just Plain Fun, and today I'm going to do another unboxing. This time it is diamond painting related, and in this box is something I bought from Amazon. And in fact, everything that I'm going to show you today I bought from Amazon. And this one here is the Art Dot 5D 445,000 piece 445,000 piece of round, this one's square drills, and I also have round drills that I bought, a box of each, and it's 445 colors. And because I'm going to be designing my own diamond painting projects, I figured it might be a good idea if I have every color available. And I do have some AB colors coming as well, the Aurora Borealis colors. So this one here is the square. So let's open that up. And I bought also a storage solution to put these in. So I might do a couple on the camera. But here they are. That's quite a box. I can't zoom out any further. This is about as far as I can go. So I'm just going to, I know this is 3 layers deep because I've seen other people unbox these as well. Holy moly, that is a lot. I bought the ones that were 1,000 pieces per pack. That's why it's 440,000 pieces. That's amazing. That is a lot. So I'm going to have fun putting them into the storage solution I got. And these colors, I do know that the numbers match the DMC colors. So the software that I'm going to be using is designed to work with these. So I'm really excited about getting started. I'll probably do coasters and ornaments and decorating other things. And I'm hoping the software will let me do non-grid type of designs as well. Because I have a few ideas. I might pick up some rhinestones and odd shapes too. So this is just the beginning. I hope you watched my previous tutorial, or not a tutorial, it's the first time doing this. It was an unboxing and my first project. I know that these are in numerical order, and there's a lot of them. Wow. And I'll put them back in the box so that way I don't mix everything up. But basically, that's the way they come. 445,000 little tiny pieces. 445 bags. That is a lot. And these are not the AB. These are the regulars, but they're still going to be sparkly. Oh, my goodness. I can't wait to play with these later today. Okay, so I'm going to put these back. And I'll show you the square ones. But you're going to get all of the colors in here if you decide to get your own. Oh, so much fun. So there's that. And they have their numbers. So they match up. And we'll see what kind of labels, if any, I get with the storage solution. These are from the same company, Art Dot, as the storage solution I bought. And they're manufactured, oh, let's see, where are they manufactured? In China, of course. But it's a company out of Germany that actually had China make these. So here's the round ones. See, the first diamond painting I did was a kitty cat. And I'll provide a link at the end of this video to that video so you can see it and see what the cat looks like, because I'm not going to show it to you here because it's not the focus of this video. And I don't have it right handy. It's in another room. But here are the round drills. Same thing. Same colors, same thing. And I'm not going to pull those out because I want to get to the storage solution that I found. And like I said, made by the same company. I'm only going to show you one of them, but they interlock with each other. That's the main focus of this particular video, is I want to show you what this is. And it looks like, oh, this is cool. They interlock with each other. Come on, let's do this. I'm out of camera. Excuse me while I pull this out. Okay. All right. Yeah, I just threw the box behind me. Okay, so I will not be able to computer print these labels like I would want to. Okay, so basically what this is, turn it up so you can see it. They're 9 drawers per piece. And each of these holds a lot. Let's see, I can't remember how much it said. Well, I'm going to provide affiliate links in the description below to these products so that you can go take a look at them and perhaps maybe get them for yourself. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say on the receipt what it's. Basically, it's got 9 drawers. And you can label them, like, let's say you're doing whatever number, 101 through whatever. You put that here on this label, and then inside you label the tops of them. And these are, and it's broken. Oh, that's nice. It's shattered. Well, I'll live with it. I can't always expect perfection every time. Okay, I'll live with it, even though I'm going to let them know it was cracked or broken, the drawer. But these are like the little Tic Tac containers. Actually, they're smaller than an actual Tic Tac container. But according to the description, these will hold 1,700 drills. So I should be able to, you know, put a whole bag of 1,000 drills into this. So, and I also bought the AB drills because I bought 3 of these packages of 9 drawers. I believe this is 315 of these little containers per set of 9. So you multiply that by 3, 945, if I got that right. So, and there's 445, that's 890. So yeah, I've got more than enough. That's why I also bought the AB drills as well. So I'm going to, yeah, I bought 3 of them. They interlock. I can take them apart if I want to. See? They interlock. But I'm not going to take them apart. That's pretty cool. It's too bad that one of them's broken, though. That's too bad. Maybe I can get a replacement drawer. Let's hope the other 2 boxes are perfect. We'll see. Because the box itself is fine. I don't know why it broke. But anyway, I just wanted to show that to you. And I'm going to start working on getting these labels filled in with their numbers and put them up here. I'll be able to see the colors, but I also want to put, I guess it's just the drill color number. Of course, you can see what it is. Yeah, that's plenty of room for that. Of course, I'll have to do them all by hand. 890 of them. I'm a little nuts, so guess what I'll be doing for the next 5-6 weeks. Anyway, and yes, I'm one of these people where I actually have to do this until it's done before I use them. So I will come back when these are full, and I'll show you what I had to do. Oh yeah, it comes with a funnel so that you can fill this up. And this, believe it or not, I was thinking about the funnel and how it would fit, because I have a silicone funnel in my kitchen that I hate. I absolutely hate it because it's not stable, it's not strong. And I end up using my old plastic funnels that I bought at the grocery store years and years and years ago. I mean, I'm in my mid-50s, so yeah, I've had my funnel since I got married 38 years ago. Okay, so that's pretty strong. Oh, that's really strong. That's nice. Okay, well, let's see if it will actually fit in the hole. It doesn't look like it will. I might have to use one of my funnels. And supposedly, the actual cap comes out completely. So let's see if it fits. And no, of course it does not fit. So maybe if I squeeze it. Okay, yeah, you can squeeze it in. That should work. I had to squeeze it in. All right, so we'll try that. In fact, which one do I start with, the square or the round? I'm going to try one. Even if I do it out of order. I'm one of these people, I actually do need to do it in proper numerical order. I think I'll start with the square drills. Okay, that's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to go find the lowest number, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've learned a couple of things in the last few minutes or so, and how these art dot strips work. In this box, and probably in this one over here, they have these strips. Now the strips are numbered, like this is strip number 1, F01, and then this is the first pack. And this is art dot, which is also DMC 150. 150 is the lowest number in the DMC color chart. So basically the way, if you want to do this in numerical order, you look for F01 first, and you go all the way up as high as it will go. And that's each color, each number, each strip has its own number. And this is F0101, first strip, first bag in this strip. Excuse me. Wow. I have allergies. Okay. So, and this is number 20, which is one DMC or art dot 169. It matches DMC colors. So this is where I'm going to start. And then I'll look for F02 and do those. So I'm going to do it for you. Actually, let's just do a couple of them, and then I'll work on the rest of them off camera. Because as you can see, this is a huge task. So if I just show you a couple of them and find a pen, I think I'm going to go get a fine tip Sharpie, so that way I know it won't smudge, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and instead of a fine tip Sharpie, which for some reason I can't find, normally I would use this pen. It's one of those Pilot G2 number 5s, and I use this every single day. Every single day. In fact, I have backups and refills. This is my favorite pen for everyday use. And but when you write on stickers and stuff, it tends to smudge until it dries. So I'm not going to use that. Instead, I have one of these Micron pens, and it's a felt tip pen. This is a number 1, so it's teeny tiny. Teeny tiny. You could probably use any of these and they'll be fine. So this first one here is our DMC 150. I'm just going to put the number in and not worry about DMC or anything like that. Just 150, because these are so tiny that by the time I get up into the 4 digits, it's going to be a challenge. So I'll just put 150. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to also keep the label and tuck it inside. Maybe not. Okay, we're going to open that up. I'm glad it will stand up on its own. That's awesome. The 150 goes on the lid, and I'll do that after it's in its container. All right. Just like you, that kind of reminds me of, what was it? Oh, Kool-Aid when we were kids. Shaking down a packet of Kool-Aid. That's what it reminds me of. Good grief. There's other things that reminds me of too. I'm silly, I know. Okay, so I'm going to cut that open and just dump that in there. Whoa! It almost fell over. Whoops. Oh my goodness, I still have a whole lot more room for a whole lot more. So I could actually go ahead and order a second box of these and have plenty of room. Like the description said, it will fit 1,700. But actually, if you ask me, oh, wait a minute, we're not done. Okay, yeah, they're right. Oh, that was fun. You have to shake them down. Okay. So that one's full. I don't know. Should I put the label inside? I know that it's going to be number 150. And I know that they're art dot. And if I have any from my leftovers from what I did the other day, I think they'll fit. So I'm going to go ahead and cap it. And I'm going to put the label on it. Oh my goodness, these are so tiny. And then I'm going to put the label on it. Okay. One down. 889 more to go. Okay. So I guess this upper corner with the broken one, I think it's where I'm going to begin. Because I've got 2 more of these things. 2 more of these. So that should hold everything I've got. Alright, so I'm going to be doing this for a while. And see you in a few days. I'm kidding. I don't know how long this is going to take me. But I'm determined to do as much of this today as I can. So that was fun. Okay. I'll get more done and I'll be back. Well, it's been a couple hours and I've been working on this and I've got 1 tray done, and I just thought I'd let you in on the progress. I think it looks pretty good. It holds 35 of them, each drawer, and numbers are out of sequence. Well, they skip numbers. They're in sequence, but they skip numbers. I guess that's the way it is with DMC. Just thought I'd show you that. And another thing I wanted to point out is these long things are a little bit, you know, nuts to handle. So what I did, this one's number 8. I'm going to go ahead and coil this, because I coiled it up like this so that I could manage it better. So I start with the number 20 on this 8, and I coil it like this. So that way the first one, which is the lowest number of course, is the first one that I do. And then I'm setting them aside. Just a little tip there for you. That's number 8. And I've got strips number, I'm on strip number 2, and then 3 is right here, and then I have 4, 5, and 6 sitting in front of me that you can't see it. So I'm going to put this one over here, which is number 8. I saw number 7 here. Here's 7. So I'll just do that again, and then I'll get back to work on this. Start the other end. I love these bright colors. So I just figure I'd show this to you as a way of organizing and making it a little bit more manageable to do. So that's basically it. There's number 7. And now I'm putting it next to 8. So that way I can do them in proper order. And it looks neat and organized from my perspective here. And this seems to be working out. And in this number 2 strip, I only have 5 left to go. So I've pre-written the numbers down. And I'll go from there. Alright, and I'll come back when I get that one done. One more thing I forgot to mention. The shaking of the packet. Now I remember what it reminds me of. Those little packets of sugar. Duh. Anyway, during this last haul that I ordered from Amazon, I also got more trays. Because I only had one of these and it was broken. So now I got 10 more. Alright, I'm probably going to order more of the little green ones too from my last video. You'll have to go check out my last video to see what I'm talking about. So that's pretty cool. Alright, and I can't wait to get started. Okay, on to this next one. Okay, so it's July 1st, and I've gotten the square drills all finished. And this is the final one that I filled with the square drills. As you can see, I have 10 more. bottles left to fill, and I'm going to tell you a couple things that I've discovered while doing this that's basically unrelated to actually doing the drills. It has more to do with the funnels. What happened is, over the past week or so, I discovered I'm super sensitive to working with silicone. These came with the containers that I'm using, and I used this one at first, and then my hands started to burn. They started to hurt and itch, and they turned red, and I had welts here and welts here. So I had to do something. I had a suspicion that I was going to have trouble with silicone, but using these really clinched it. I also have a smartwatch that I can't wear because it has a silicone band, and I still have yet to order a new band for it. It broke out right in here. I still have a little bit of scar right there from it. It actually really hurt. So no silicone for me. So because the containers are so small, I really wanted to use a funnel. So I made my own. And this one's completely made out of cardstock. It's actually 2 layers of cardstock. And it fits perfectly in my little containers. Pull this one out. So what I was doing is I was putting the label here after I wrote on it. Take this out and put the funnel right in. So you could make your own if you had to. Just make a cone, and I double thicked mine so it's strong, and I printed cardstock. You could use scrapbook paper cardstock if you want, but I like this design, so I printed it off my website. It's one of my bead sheets, so I really like the print. And so this is on the outside. What I did is I coated it in single-sided laminating paper to make it shiny and to protect it a bit. And then I made a plain white one and tucked it down inside, and to make it sturdier. And then I just hold it like that and put the beads in, the drills in, and it works really, really well. And it's actually a lot faster than the silicone, because with the silicone you have to squeeze it and try to put it in every time. This way it's already pre-made. Really simple to make. Just make a funnel with paper and squeeze it. You're going to have to squeeze it to make it an oval so it will fit inside. And then once you have it to a point where you're comfortable with how far down inside it goes, you make a mental note of it, and then you just cut it off so it's straight. But this one's 2 layers. Okay, so another tip that I can show you on doing this, I'm going to start with number 1, the number 1 strip, if I can find it here. That's 11, 10, okay, that's 20. Oh, these are the high numbers. I have to go all the way to the bottom of the box. So, all right. This one's number 23. Okay. So in order to keep these in order, what I was doing, oops, let me go find that one. Oh, I have a hard time to see sometimes. It disappeared on me. Oh, got it. All right, put that back. Okay. All right, so I'm going to find number 1. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. All right. I would take each strip and start at the highest number. Okay, this is number 120. And what I did is I rolled it up into a coil so it's easier to manage. And I'd line up a whole bunch of these in front of me, like, oh, maybe 5 or 6 or so, and put them across here. Line them right up so that they're waiting. I this, you can't see it, but it's off to my left. I slide it right over here. And then I have a whole bunch of them lined up in front here. And then as I get to them, I'd grab it, cut it in half, so there's 10 packets, and then I would write the 10 packets on these labels here, and then it would be like assembly line. I'd do all 10 of them. I lay down the strip in front of me. In fact, let's see if I can do this quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'd grab my scissors. Do that again. Lost my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cut it off right here. Set this aside. And then I record the numbers. And so forth. You know, 151, 152. Now the only thing is on the first ones, they're all squares. These are all round. So when I label the boxes, these boxes, I'm going to put round and then the numbers from what to what. That's what I'm going to do with those. I just haven't done it yet. So that way when I look at my rack here, I'm going to have 30 of these boxes. I've got 3 more coming because I also have these to do, which are the ABs, and then I have some crystal rounds coming because I want to be basically ready for any pattern that I decide to design, whether it has crystals, ABs, or regulars, round or square. So, and then maybe in the future I'll get into the odd shapes like the teardrops and the other types of shapes that I've seen. But that's basically what I'm going to be doing. And so that way I can tell at a glance what is going to be inside each drawer, because I'm going to be doing that on the computer. So these numbers here, I can look at the jar and see that it's square or see that it's round. And that way I'll know where it goes in my drawers. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing. Once I have all the numbers written down, then I cut these apart. And then I fill them in order, keeping them right in this order, matching the numbers to each pouch as I put them in the jars. And I'll demonstrate how quickly and easy it is. I'm going to go ahead and just do one. I cut it. And I get my jar prepared. I take the label off. I've already done this 445 times. Okay, so I take the label off. And you know what? I'm going to have you closer so you can see what I'm doing. Bear with me one moment. Okay, so I'm going to take the label, put it on the jar. As close to the center as I possibly can. Then I take the lid off and I put my new funnel in. And most of the time it stands up like this, but I've also leaned it up against the rack here. It just needs to stand there long enough for me to do this. Scissors. Cut this piece off. Then before I pour, I grab a hold of this and grab both the funnel and the container at the same time. And then I just pour it in, shake it, check it for any strays, throw away the pouch or the baggie, pull this out. It leaves none left over. And then I just cap it and put it in the container. And that's it. That's what I've done 446 times now. All right, so I've got a lot more to do, and I just thought I'd show you what I was doing. If you're sensitive to silicone, you can make your own cone. It's not hard to do. So, and this one will last me quite a while because it's doubled up and it's protected with a plastic coating. So, all right, I will get on to my project here and do the rest of them. And I'll also make sure that I'm going to show you a picture of what I'm looking at on this video. So, all right, I'll be back when I have this just about finished. All right, before I continue, I just wanted to show you, this is basically what I do is I write down all the numbers. One is a little bit out of sequence, but I'll just remember that. And then they're all cut apart and ready to go. So, and I'm going to see how easy it is to pull it out this way. Yeah, that works. All right, so I continue. I'll be back. Well, I'm all done with those 2 big boxes of diamond drills, the square and the round. All 890 little packets have been put into their drawers. Here's a sample of one. And I'm going to tilt the camera back just so you can see what they're inside of. You'll see it from the top down, so bear with me. Right there. And these have a bunch of drawers. And I'm going to zoom you out a little bit. Well, the thing is I'm not quite done with every single one of them because I have ABs as well to do. These here. I've got ABs in round and ABs in square, and they're different colors. And I have 55 drawers left, and I have 56 packets to do. So I have more of these coming. Oh, excuse my hand. I've got more of these drawers coming. I've got 3 more to come to arrive. And they'll get here Wednesday or Thursday. So I'll take care of these then. I'm not going to bother with them right now. And I have more coming. I think they're either metallic or the crystal type that are coming. I just want to be ready for when I start designing the patterns. And I'm going to start with Christmas designs first. But I did do a test the other day of what adhesives I want to use. And I tried Elmer's spray glue. And I've tried, I'm going to be trying Gorilla Glue in a spray can. The thing with the Elmer's all-purpose spray can is after a few minutes it dried. And then, you know, they stuck. They stuck, sure, while it's wet. And I can't get them off, so that's good. But after a while, the glue dried, even after covering it up with, you know, sticker paper, the sticker paper backing, the shining side. It dried up and I wasn't able to put more on it. So that's something that I would have to like mask off, spray what I want to work on in the next 5 minutes, put them down, spray, mask off more, and continue that way. I'm going to end this video here, and that's that. I want to thank you for watching. I know this was a very short, I hope it was short, but it took me a long time. Today is July 4th, and I finished it yesterday afternoon. So it took quite a few days to get this done. And it's pretty much all I did besides the normal stuff I have to do every day, like water my garden, make dinner, make lunch, make breakfast, that sort of stuff. And so it took quite a while. And I still have yet to make labels for these. So actually, I think there's going to be one more clip, and I'll show you the labels after I get them done. I'm going to work on those today. All right, see you in a bit. Alright, so I decided that I'm not going to label these just yet because they're not full. Not all of them are full, like this one is not full. But I have the labels up to this point almost ready to print. I can put 30 labels on a sheet, and I'm going to have to cut them down to size so that they fit on here. It's what I've got. But I want to wait until I have all of them done before I label them. And on this one here, this one has round and square drills. It has round here and square here. So I just put this label here, this piece of paper here, just to mark it as having, you know, it's different from the rest. So tomorrow I'll be getting 3 more of these things to add to this collection. And then I'll finish doing the drills. I'll finish putting them all together. I'll work on these today until they're done. I'll have one extra. And then I'm also having some crystal ones coming. Now the crystal ones that I've ordered, it says that it's 28 colors, 2,000 pieces. I don't know if that's 2,000 pieces total or if it's 2,000 per bag. So I'll find that out tomorrow when they arrive tomorrow evening. So I'm going to work on these today, and I'll show it to you when I am done. Oh yeah, one more thing. So about the coaster that I'm working on, I decided to show that to you. I first used this adhesive, and I did one coat, and after about 15 minutes, it dried up and it's no longer usable. About a half an hour ago, I went ahead and I sprayed the same coaster on top of this with this, and I put one of those sticker paper backers on it so as my cover. That's another tip. If you have any sticker paper that you've used up, save your backers for this. You can use parchment paper, but I'm trying to do this without buying the special stuff that you can get that's made for this. I'm trying to do this with stuff that I have. The Gorilla Glue, I didn't actually have it. I had this, but this didn't work for me, so I bought this. And I paid $12.99 for this can. Whereas the Diamond Dots stick glue in a 4-ounce container was like $16.99. And I said, for 4 ounces? Seriously? So $12.99 and you get 14 ounces. And I just put a heavy coat on this. And it's a 4-inch coaster. And it's sticky. It's really, really tacky. So, and it's been on there for a half an hour. So, and I did mask these little tiny beads. You can barely see them, but they're there. I put a little bit. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover up this cork and with fun colors with using my leftovers. I have leftover drills. I'm not going to use the new ones yet. But then again, I might change my mind. It depends. Because I like the colors that I have left over. Let's see if I can find them. Oh, where did I put them? Figures I can't find them. Yeah, okay. Well, they're here somewhere. I have leftovers from the kitty cat one that I did, my very first one. It's around here somewhere. So I'm going to use those and work on this. But one of the future projects is going to be done on this. And I might get a few more of these. This was from Dollar General. Didn't pay much for it. And I think what I'm going to do with this is going to be a hang on the wall Christmas plaque. And I'm going to do some sort of a Christmas theme here. I'm thinking, Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus, maybe a nativity scene. And completely cover the whole thing with diamonds. And I'm going to make it in such a manner that when you print it out, you could put it on a rectangular one, but I'm going to lay it on here, and any extras that fall off, the print that doesn't make it onto this is fine. And the outside perimeter of this will be whatever background color I choose. And then I might even do a line of drills or two, fill this up with drills as well, and then sign the back with the year on it. And I'll probably finish this to seal it. And so that'll be another video. And the pattern, haven't decided if this one's going to be free or not. One of the patterns will be free. But I am in this business to earn a living, and this is what I do for a living, crafty type stuff. So not everything that I offer is free. All right, so just thought I'd, give you this information. I thought this stuff I think is going to be really, really good. I love Gorilla Glue. So it's still sticky. Well, actually it's not. It's drying up. It is drying up. That quick, it's drying up. All right, so I don't want to use double stick tape. I wonder how I could get that tacky again without adding another coat. Well, I'll try it, but I don't think they're going to stay. Oh yeah, and I have some new tools. Let's put this aside. Okay, that's been 20 minutes or so, half an hour. I got myself some new tools because I wanted something nice to use than what came with that kit. And because I'm spoiled. Because I'm not going to be buying kits as a rule. So I wanted nice tools. And this is my unboxing of this tool set. Comes with a nice little card, blue wax, and I got the rose gold tips. And in here, it's really stuck. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Blue is one of my favorite colors. And I've got some tips in here. Okay, that's a multi-spacer. That's a multi-spacer. Cool. That's it for what's in here. And then it has this, of course. And then the rose gold. Oh yeah, another multi-spacer. And this looks like it's all taped up. Yep, it's got tape right there. Oh my goodness, those are so pretty. Wow. Those are really, really nice. I can't wait to try using these. This one says it's a 10 spacer. That's cool. Look at this one. Wow. Holy mackerel. Oh, that's a pusher. That's cool. Okay, so that's a pusher. Here's a multi-spacer. This one is 8. This one is 5. Multi-spacing, I have to practice that. I'm not good at it. I am a beginner. 3. Oh, these are so pretty. 4. That's a weird shape. That must be 2. Yep. And then this one is 9. This one is 7. Wow. Here's 1. Oh, that's so pretty. And here is another one. Now, why would you have 2 of them that are 1 with 1 handle? Okay. And then this one is 6. And then you have another one, an offset 1. Wow. And then you got all these extra rings, which I actually know what those are for. You just put them on the shank here if they come off. So that I understand. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, these are so pretty. I love the rose gold. Pink and blue, they're my favorite colors. I also love red. Not afraid to wear red. Oh, these are so pretty. Okay, so until I get those drills packaged into my little boxes, see you in a bit. Oh, there we go. So it's been a few days since since that last clip actually, and wanted to tell you my update on the coaster here that I was working on. The glue didn't work, so I resorted to using a double stick tape, which is something I really didn't want to do, but then I got thinking about it, and it's a small project, and one of the things I learned on YouTube, I can't remember, there were several people that I've watched, they said that the double stick tape on larger canvases tend to river. and pucker and bubble. And I understand that. I definitely do. And then come to find out that the kitty cat one, my very first one that I did, these are the leftover drills, that was poured on glue because it had the clear cellophane on the top. And since then I've learned a few things about that, like using, I could have taken off that plastic cover and replaced them with these overlapping each other. And these are the back side of mailing labels that I use for the packages that I send out. I've started to keep these because this actually sticks really well to the double stick tape. But I'm also using the double stick tape backer also to keep them covered. And this seems to be working okay. I can see the color fine through it. And I've ordered some double stick tape sheets, not the roll, but the sheets. And those will be probably here next week. But until then, I've got this, which is good. And this is a complete experiment. I do have another coaster that I want to do, but I'm going to completely paint that white. The paint is arriving today. So I'll be finishing that. What I should have done is, been more patient and waited until I could paint this white, because then these colors would be prettier. Because this is black and brown, and right now I'm not sure where the other coaster is. I think it's in my living room, which is upstairs. I'm in the basement. So I did get my other 3 drawers, and those are ready to be filled with my crystals. And the crystals that I have are right here, and I'm thinking I think it's probably $2,000 per bag, which is really, really nice. Which then tells me that I may end up filling 2 each of these. And on the ABs, I only had 20 different colors of the square and 20 different colors of the round. So these are extras. I'm going to be ordering some ABs that are missing, enough to fill this up. So I will start fresh with a new drawer with these. I've got 28 of these colors, and because I know that these only hold 1,700 or so of the drills, I'll probably need 2 each to fill these. So this is what's going on right now. This afternoon I'm going to finish, I'm going to fill those containers. I've been writing down my numbers for my labels, and I've been putting them on the computer so that when I'm ready to print the labels, I'll have 30 of them, and I'll be able to put them on each of these drawers right here. So that's what's going on with that. And meanwhile, I'll just use these. I think I'll work on this later on today, and I'll show you the progress at the very, or I'll show it to you when I'm completely done with this video. All right. And I'll show you, I'll let you know what I do, whether or not this will fill 1 or 2 when I get there. All right. And it came with more of these, so that's good, of course. All right. Back in a bit. I'm all finished with the filling up these drawers here, and I have one extra one with empty containers right here. And I'll probably be ordering more ABs since I don't actually have a full set of ABs. But I did get myself some crystals, and there were 2,000 crystals per bag, which filled 2 each of these. So here's one of them, and then here's the other 5,200. And all of these crystals are round. So that's what I have to enhance the Christmas ornaments that I plan on doing. I'm going to approach the Christmas ornaments different than I had been planning, and I'll get to that in a minute. But now my next step is to go ahead and label all these drawers, and I'll show you what I'm going to label them with. I made myself a set of labels on the computer, and like the first one here, these are square drills, and these are numbers 150 through 3311. These here, and that's basically how I'm going to label these, so I'll be doing that here in a moment. And then I also finished the coaster project I was working on. That is finished. And I actually did seal it because some of the pieces were popping up, and now they're pretty much there to stay. This up here, I used, I used glue on these, and they were there to stay, but you had to do it while the glue was still wet. And the camera is not doing it justice with regards to the shine, but it is sparkling. I can see it. It's sparkling. And what I used to seal it was 4 coats of this Rust-Oleum crystal clear enamel glossy finish. So that worked out really well, and it still is cork on the bottom, of course. You know, I didn't finish that or anything or seal it. And then this is what it started off looking like to begin with. Is that. So same, pretty much almost the same pattern, actually. Yeah, same exact pattern. As you can tell, I followed the pattern. What I should have done is I should have painted this white and done something different, but I just wanted to try it out. I was testing different sticky adhesive things, and I was using double stick tape with the backer on it. It worked okay, this stuff here. But I bought some double adhesive sheets, which I do plan to use for my next projects. Let me zoom out here. Okay, so I'll be using this. It's yellow on one side and white on the other. And these are going to be used on these ornaments. I have 6 of them, 6 different shapes. This is just a quick sneak peek here. And a Christmas tree and a snowflake. Okay, so basically my idea here is I'm going to be making stickers that stick in the center, and then I'll freeform the diamonds on the stickers just to decorate them. No specific pattern with shapes in them, but I will provide the color numbers that I recommend to go with them. But of course, you know, you can always do what you want. But this will be in an upcoming video. There'll be a pattern sheet, and haven't decided if this one's free. But I do plan on doing a large custom, maybe custom, diamond painting. I decided I want to do one, and I might order it through Diamond Art Club, but we'll see. All right, that's it for now. I want to thank you for watching, and until next time, thank you, and have a great day. Goodbye.